Alright, hey guys, welcome to another one of my Blood Bowl games. I am playing as my Super Vamps today against an Undead team which is quite heavily below me actually in the team value and rankings in the Auld World. This vampire team started off as a practice one, test one in fact, just to see how it would do. Ooh, that's a nice, although it's got a damage back, which I think is a niggling injury, which would be nice to hit him. If we could take him out, but he's got armor value 10, which means hitting him down is going to be bloody hard. A ghoul at level 6, ooh, with a lot of stuff. One of them has got to be... Ooh, it's a nasty punched up. A ghoul level 3, that's pretty good. But otherwise, I think he's just got lots and lots of characters. Not what I would call an amazing build, and 5 rerolls is definitely not needed. Neither is 5 cheerleaders. Okay, so maybe this is going to be a game where I'm going to be telling you how not to build your teams. It's probably about time I told you how to build teams. It changes from person to person, obviously, player to player. But try and use examples. But with me, I generally will ditch a player as soon as... because a player's value doesn't drop if it takes an injury. That, for example, the lost strength ghoul will still cost the same amount as a standard ghoul, which is quite bad really, because that's a very expensive ghoul, but it's more likely to get injured, it's lost some armor, I think it's lost some movement, and lost some strength. That's a lot of bad things on a ghoul that you don't want to happen. But otherwise, really with anything, if it loses a stat, I mean, obviously if an important stat, for example, if a Saurus warrior or a rat ogre or something to that effect lost a agility, not too bothered. When you're going to use a rat ogre's agility, and Saurus can't go blood 1 anyway, so what's the point? But with a vampire, if a vampire lost agility, then I'd start getting concerned. Okay, here we go. I'll just turn these on for you. You can see how I've built my latest, how this vampire team's doing. There we go. Right, so he's elected to receive, a good choice, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm missing a fool who's off due to being hurt, in and taken a missing next game injury. And while I do have the money to just buy a new crawl, I don't think I can be bothered. Now, not just for one game, especially when I've got 4 crawls waiting in line. Now, what's on my team? You've met Rafal, who's a legend now, which means he's up to level 7, which means he has 6 skills, including +1 strength, mighty blow, dodge, block, jump up, tackle. Extremely dangerous player. You've got Hecate, who's got +1 strength, +2 movement, dodge, block. That is really impressive. I have a +1 agility, dodge, blocking Carden, I think. His name's Carden. And he's pretty... I'm going to turn him into a leaper eventually. But that's for the future. Right, here's where my plan goes to shite. Got 5 vampires on this. This is what I mean by an experiment. It's an experimental team because of the 5 vampires, which I usually wouldn't have. And so, yeah. And then I've also got Duke Isidore, who's got dodge, block, pass, strong arm, sure hands, which makes him a very effective passer, and dodge, block, sidestep Giovanni, who's just good at being there. Okay, so that's fine for me. And I can deploy in this type formation because I've got this extremely fast movement 8 player, so you can travel around the board. And as for tackle, I don't have enough tackle really. This is the player that I'm going to go for. He should be quite easy to hit. And he can't even one-turn me, but we'll see how it goes. Cross-Virginian, that's a good player. I like that player. Tackle's good. This guy's got lots of good skills. I wouldn't say Juggernaut's overly useful because I can't see myself blitzing with mummies too much. The piling on, although I suppose if he's piling on, yeah, you can sort it. But otherwise, the skills are pretty good. +1 strength, block, fine, block. Lots of ghouls, and ghouls are good, but they're weak. without the, you need to protect them, and I find with 4 players you can't really protect them. Anyway, I'll just be back, hold on a second. Okay, sorry, right, I'm back. He's set up within in a strong line formation, which again I wouldn't suggest is a great idea. Ooh, you should always do that for fun. Because the strong line makes it, just in case I got to correct myself, I could lock down lots of these players. Just letting 2 get into the back would be all I'd need to secure a good point. But the thing is, he's got some mighty blow, so it's not off the table that he could injure so many fools that I have issues like that. It's going to be nasty. But if I can score quickly enough, and I've got plenty of fools on the bench, knockouts aren't going to be worth too much. Okay, he's used a reroll already. But I suppose if he's going to plan to beat up as many of my players as possible, that's alright. And he's got 5 rerolls, so he can afford to use 1 every turn. It's just if he fails a pick-up, he might regret not taking that. Though this guy has... No, he doesn't have sure hands. None of his players have sure hands. He could use this one for a 2+. But it does mean it's on the table that he could drop the ball. And if he drops the ball, guess who'll be following up on the attack? Okay. Woo, fend, wrestle, great. This is where fend comes into play. He's got frenzy, but he doesn't get to use it because of my fend. And that's pretty useful, I have to say. If I could get every player like that, maybe not with a dirty player, but it's just a miracle that he's made it that far being a dirty player. But if I could get every player with fend and wrestle, there you go. As I said, it does happen. So that's good. Now we can just get straight to work. Now I'm not too phased about doing anything about this guy. What I will do is get next to him with Alec to try and hypno-gaze him. It's not essential that I manage it, so first of all let's get this ball upfield and on top of the ball. There's no need to rush in first, that's the main thing. Okay, as we're going for a quick goal, just move this ball here so we get some extra room. Pop card in there. Oh, useless. Useless card. Just so he can hypno-gaze him. My plan was to hypno-gaze him and then just... But he needs to get to 1 die block. In fact, I'll try and make it 2 die block. Easier to do. Just cause. Now we'll push. Let's get our girlfriend. Okay, so this is why we have the falls upfield, so that, you know, if he does roll Bloodlust, I don't need to waste a reroll. And we'll 3 die block. It's a good hit. Hopefully this one's good. There we go. Bit risky, but it works. Now, with not enough tackle to deal with the situation, I can move Raphael up, and he's within scoring range. So, again, with vampires, it's a bit of a risk sometimes doing these techniques. But you have to do them, because you're vampires. Especially, just because I took an injury early on, I'd like to have that goal straight off. This team is really violent though, they're a great team. Now let's look at some of his players. Right, this one has got so much wrong with him, and he's not really got any special skills. He's not got stat up, he's just got some good skills. His sprint is removed essentially by the fact that he's dropped a movement, which makes not only his movement not worth it, he's paying for 7 movement, he's also paying another 20 for 7 movement. which is just not worth it. Block. He'll get block anyway on the first upgrade if you want. Strength 2. It's always nice just on the runner to have strength 3 just because it makes it harder to block anyway with a sole other strength 3 blitzer. And here he's coming in and he's going to make a block. And it is a 2-die and it does hit annoyingly. But that's okay because we've delayed it enough and that's taken 3 Gauls to take down Hecate. The armour has been broken, but Rafal will follow up. And I'm sure Alec will not be far behind. And Rafal's a tough cookie to take down. There's that. He can have a 1-die block, but if he doesn't get a good hit, I can just sidestep closer to the all as well. His zombies aren't really going to be able to participate much. Oh, he's going to... Oh, he can get a 2-die block, but there you go, he's wasting another reroll and it's failed. So that's all very good, actually. Now we'll keep moving, because that's what vampires do. I want to just keep pushing this... I will bring this player here, just so that can free up Alec to come and hopefully sort. Their hypnotic gazes are not working very well. Okay. Okay, so Rafal's got tackle, so this, even if I roll that, that's fine. You just follow up. There you go. Thank you very much for the ball. And I'll move him there just because I'm not too worried about being... I have to be slightly worried. Okay. As I have a reroll still, I'll make the go for it, which he makes. So Rafal's on his way, but I don't really want Rafal to score, that's the thing. Again, we'll just try and get the hit. Just because it'd be nice to see this guy go down if possible. On the off chance. And then we'll push one up just to see if we can... There you go. And then with no tackle next to me, and he'd have to blitz to jump. Yeah. Means that I've got a bit more room. Right, so again it's going to be these calls against Rafal. Rafal, I feel confident can take him. He does have a strength 4, so he can get 2-die block. He doesn't have tackle, so he does need to roll a 6. And he should move this one around here really. That's fine if he needs to go there, no problem. He might try and push me to the edge, but then Hecate will be up, and hopefully this will come into play, but he's not got anything fast on this side to try and help him back it up. So here we go, and nothing, he might re-roll, and he doesn't get anything, so that's good. Dodge, block, always useful, especially in these situations, because when you're taking away from throwers and stuff like that, very rarely do they have tackle throwers. Some people do build their throwers a bit like sweepers. There you go, slide step. Great, thank you very much. I'll just move even more upfield where I can be useful. I'd love to have sidestep on the others actually. Like Isildur's pretty much as good as he's going to get. Maybe safe throw is a good thing, but if he doesn't roll a double, then I think he's going to get sidestep. This guy will get guard next time he gets a chance. Carden isn't going to get... the only problem is I'm not going to have much guard on the team because of the way they've been built. They've just come out with some brilliant stats. Like this guy's got 3 stat increases on one guy. Stat increase, stat increase. Sorry, stat increase. So only 2 vampires don't have a stat increase. So that's really, really impressive. Other than that, I think I'm going to try and push on through. Eat up some rerolls while I'm at it. Just trying to think how I could do this. I could. Clever. could go wrong because he does have tackle there, so instead of me, this guy gets it's a 2+. There you go, there's the dodge that failed. I should really get up the other players and get too anticipating for the actual thing, like getting excited. He's fine there. I'll just try and clog up his players with flaws because flaws are essentially worthless. Really. It's a bit harsh, but it's what they are. Okay, I won't use... I'll just try and take that tackle away so we can get... It wasn't likely to happen, but you know, just in case. And it does get nicely messed up around the zone. We're going to push him. Now the reason I'm only going to push him is then I can go for... Oh, he's got some. It's an uphill block, but either way he's still behind that ball. So I punch away. And I position myself nicely to take this wall off the edge, and he's going to have a hard time jumping. I might be able to push him off if I use this player. There you go, he's away. I don't need it. Right, and then we'll just try and get him off the edge. There you go, that's all I need. Thank you. And it's an injury, and dead. So that is his +1 strength player dead, thanks to this player, so that's great. That's a really nice roll actually. Unfortunate for him. But you know, when you're playing with this sort of team, it's unfortunate because that was actually a really good play. Oh, and he wastes another reroll, trying to fight off Isidore. He has got guard, so at least that's something. But yeah, this is looking very nice now. And the injuries have sort of slowed down. This guy has might be able to. He's got one leg block and he's got loads of blood. We'll see how that goes. He doesn't get the frenzy obviously because of the wrestle, which is nice. Question is who I want really to go up a level. I should really focus SPPs onto Carden because I want him to get meat and strip ball pretty fast. Because then he'll be amazing. Although actually, the thing is, if I get double, I need a leader somewhere actually, because I haven't got very many rerolls. Because the whole thing, you've got to plan your team. With vampires, if you're chucking all your skills, and your players at this stage who stay alive are the vampires, because they get dodge block, and they're the ones who are still standing by the end of the game. So I have to decide how I'm going to play it. Now, in no real rush to knock these players off. I'd rather score quickly than muck around. So, just managed to get this mummy up here, but I don't see too much of a problem. Oh, there you go. Tack her down and a knockout. So Slavko wins on that one, which is quite good in itself. Really. He does have blood rose evade, so he's probably not too close to by the knockouts. But, you know. Right, this guy's got wrestle, so actually no, I kind of want this guy anyway up field, just so when Carden moves up field, then he can also have someone to support him. There you go, that's what we want. Alec gets a hit in. This player here. Clear this one out of the way. Carden up. Receiving position. And to go for it, but you know. Now I have no need to make a throw because obviously this guy's a full. handoff. Okay, well that's annoying. I can't actually make a handoff. But, you know, it works anyway, so... Still a bit fitting, but that's okay. The vampires come out 1-0, that's great. Good start, and Carden gets another bit up. If I could level up Carden in this game, that'd be good. I would imagine he gets up both his players. Oh no, the white stays down, so that's nice. It would probably be a similar tactic, to be honest, going into this part. Caught away through the game, caught away from my reserve balls, so that sort of works out now. Right, and nothing needs to change in the tactics. So yeah, Carden's a pass and a touchdown away from going up a level, so we're going to try and concentrate on that. Ooh, pardon me, sorry. Right, okay, that was the text. And yeah, now we're just looking at... he's not... I don't think he's identifying the danger of this side. There's a reason that I've put both my strongest vampires up. Tackle to remove. On this, I mean, if I put it there, it could go off the edge. Doesn't look like it's going to though. Perfect. He gets an extra reroll, but that doesn't really faze me. Really? Okay, so he's going to start off and doesn't get... He might pile on anyway to see if he can get... Yeah, it's a knockout. Okay, that's fine. Could be a lot worse. He could be doing a lot worse on the full side, actually. So what's wrong with his team? Let's just look at his team. Okay. So I've discussed the amount of injuries he's got on his team, which is one of the issues. He's also got a lot of these subs on the... For Undead, for me, that seems strange. So it's not so much. So another KO, it doesn't really matter if things are going to go my way, hopefully. They will. He's not going to actually be able to do all that much. And get away from me. Balls are just there as cannon fodder, they always will be, they won't change. It's cool, but that's the truth. And he's got a zombie to block away. Oh, 3 knockouts. Very nice. Okay, well done him. It's 3 falls in the knockout box. Not overly bothered by that, to be honest. Yeah, okay, so let's look at this team. He has a lot of cheerleaders and assistant coaches. Now, I don't really bother with them because they don't affect me too much. They rarely, like, for certain kickoff events, they might help you, but they're not really worth the... This guy's put 100 TV into them, which means that they end up quite expensive. Now, of course, it is unlucky that he got pitched against me, who's a higher team value than he is. That's unfortunate, but... this is sort of in competition play, that's completely normal. In league play, you have to sort of expect to come up against teams who are just very, very good, whatever they do, you know. And they, for example, I'm playing in a league, in UK Blood Bowl League. I am currently in a league against several free dwarf teams with 2,000 TV at least. My vampire team was about 1350 when it started. It's got to 1600, which is great, but it's still not. It's not quite. The teams aren't balanced. You've got to use your inducements correctly, and some people claim that's what's wrong with Auld World, is that people are sort of min-maxing their teams to try and make them ridiculously strong in comparison to others. Now, it'll be interesting to see what he does here, because he sent a player up the run here. Now, whether he's noticed that I can just, you know, go straight through this hole, that will not be an issue. I need to make that. Let's get Carden in, because Carden's usually very good at doing this. It's fine, there's a ball. Unfortunate about all the bloodlusts, but it's not really holding me back too much. And they don't seem to be too... There's another knockout. Oh, one of my good players as well. If I get a bloodlust now, that'd be a shame. Okay. Right, let's just occupy these players. I'm not sure why it is, but sometimes Raphael can't seem to. Why can you not blitz? Oh, there seems to be so many. Other people can blitz fine. Why can't you? Come on, I need you to blitz. Okay, so Rafal has been banned from blitzing due to an in-game bug. Great. Now I have to try and work out who I want to do it. Okay, what we'll do is we'll send Rafal up to knock off this zombie. If he doesn't, it's fine, because the actual plan is to get Count Alec Giovanni in to make the punch. Hopefully get rid of the ball. Now we need a better roll than that. That'll do. Great. I'm not too phased by that. Although, as it suggested, I might as well do this then. Really. Whatever I have to do, I've got to do it soon. So, with this player here, with that, it's a 3+. This zombie might have a chance of catching, but he doesn't. And strong arm provides good overall ball play, and now we send this guy up on the wing. Catch me if you can. He probably can catch me actually. Whether he can catch me with enough players to do the damage is the question. But yeah, so we've successfully robbed the ball off him at least, but he can get quite a few players to support against Hecate. This guy has got tackle, so that's something to worry about. But again, it's just playing the ball the wrong side. It's annoying that Rafal couldn't make the tackle, because then wouldn't have had to risk a reroll hurting him, because, well, I probably would have actually still, because I didn't get a good result. But okay, so he's not using his tackle player to attack Hecate, which is strange. It was a bit risky playing it over this guy's head, because I think it was a 4+ to catch. But he's a slow player anyway. Oh. Interception 2 + -2. Okay. So he was suffering a -2. I don't know why, but he was. Okay, so here comes the mummy to try and hit. He's already lost a reroll now on the go for it. Oh, he does hit though. He's getting all right attacks actually, considering the amount of dodge I have on the team and the lack of tackle on his. He's doing all right, but it's not disastrous by any means. It's just a dodge around and a switch of play again, and we'll be back on the right track. Another knockout. I do have to start worrying though, because I may not be fielding enough players in the next one if I have a bad round of KOs. But I do need to score sort of soonish, because, or at least break away, because at the moment not much is happening. If I can just push through here, pick up the ball, lob it over this mummy's head, that's probably my best plan. I've got a reroll, so I can try using that. He doesn't have strong arm, and he's not as good as passing as Isidore, but it's still possible. It's always possible. So Cardin's not. I think this one's going to be Alex's goal, I think. Thing is, I have no thralls this side anymore, which means one bloodlust roll too many, and I'm in trouble. So really I just need to get Alec up and then make the throw. So here we go. Let's just have a look. So we're probably looking at a 4+ to lob it there, which isn't ideal, but you know, it'll do. Alec makes it, so that's first things first. Yeah, it's a 4+. It's just working out who's going to make the throw. Yeah, that's probably the best option. Because only the mummy can intercept. Woo! Dodgy, dodgy, dodgy. Oh, and he fumbles the pass. Not a great... Oh, but that's alright. Oh, I thought it was going to land out there. And then okay, well, it's not still not great, but it'll do. Okay, well, he can reach that, but whether he can reach that with... He could use this player and then lob it, which is fine. But, and he's got re-rolls as well, which I don't anymore. Oh, he doesn't have this re-roll, at least. Oh, come on, stop it. Stop hitting me. Shouldn't be able to hit me. He didn't do anything. But, he's doing well at rolling sixes, but, that's okay, because he's chewing through his rerolls. The way he plays, he uses a lot of rerolls, actually. Woo, both down. Wrestle. Wonderful. Good work for all. Question is where he's going to play the ball. He's moved out there. I mean, if he doesn't make the pickup, Duke Isidore will no doubt be more than happy to make an attempt. Hecate shouldn't have too much problem fighting his way out of this one. He is as strong as the mummy after all. Which is nice. No, okay, not a reroll needed, apparently, for a simple pass. Which is kind of frustrating, because I could have done with him using a reroll. And he's probably going to get away now. Yeah, in fact, I think he's away. That's really frustrating. This is, oh, you know, this is the way the game's played though, so you've got to be careful. But I thought it was worth going for the hit. Maybe I should have just kept the ball up here, but there was a tackle there already and stuff, so. It's okay though, because I'm sure there'll be plenty of opportunity to win this game after this half. I'm in no real rush to win it now, at least. He's going to get away and off quite easily. Yeah, it was just I think it was more bad luck on the fact that I had so little players after so many KOs, so I couldn't cover all the ground. I probably should have foreseen. There we go. There's another one. Smack it in the face. Okay, well, let's send Hecate downfield anyway, for the sake of charging downfield and just making himself known and saying, I'm here and I will tackle you if you don't score this turn. It shouldn't help me in any way, it just means that if he scores, well, he's going to still score in turn 8, so it doesn't help me at all. But, you know, still. I don't want to make any attacks. He might, I'm sort of hoping that he screws up by attacking this guy, so it'd be great if he rolls something like that, but he is definitely away and he's going to be scoring this, unless of course he does something really stupid. But yeah, it's alright to concede a goal, especially with seeing as I kicked to him first half. It's a bit annoying. I would like to be 2-0 up, but obviously sometimes it doesn't work out that way, and when you lose 4 falls to knockouts, you can be 4 players down, and you will get overwhelmed, which is more or less what happened. I didn't have enough players to cover the space, and he had an easy time once he made the pass. Can't imagine his passes, he'd probably pass him on. Maybe a 2+, maybe, but I don't know. I would have expected, sort of hoping that either that or the catch would have failed, or the pickup, but they all went, which is good for him, bad for me. No double ones. Or another double one. But yeah. Shame, because I really wanted one of these numbers to go. I'm sure I can get probably Carlin off the level anyway, but he's doing his best to try and hit. Oh, he's managed it. Probably should have thought about this before I did anything, but... There you go. He scored. It's a good enough goal. Unless the turn gets rerolled back a little. Okay, his dangerous white's back up, and so that's something to at least pay a little heed to. But I get a very good set of knockout rolls, and every last one of them just get up. So I am back to a full complement of rolls, which is great. Really fluky, and I didn't need it, but you know, it's great. Oh, 5, 4, 6, 5, 5. All of them get up. Lovely. Sadly, I don't have any one-turning ability, but that's okay because I'm feeling confident about this match. I just need to score one and then again do another good defense. That wasn't an amazing defense, I admit, but had I been able to do half the things I wanted to, I probably would have been able to easily hold that off. But what with a couple of players not being able to do what they were told, were a foul, which meant I had to spend, oh god, again? Which meant I had to spend more time, more players on the right hand side than I really wanted to. Yeah. They don't seem to have quite ironed out the bugs yet, Cyanide. That's the problem. This game's really good, but sometimes you get these little bugs, like the vampires can't throw if they get bloodlust sometimes, and all that rubbish. Now, Rafal should be at the front. We can just use this to try and get Carden an extra 1 on the throw. He might not make it, that's the only thing, but you've got to try it anyway. And then the other two can come up and try and get SPPs. Okay. As I said, he could fail the pickup or anything like that, but for now, let's just concentrate. It's just be nice for him to go up a level because vampires are the only thing that ever go up levels in this team. There's only 2 vampires that I'm not particularly high up on. By not particularly high up, I mean 4, which is still really good. So you know, is he gonna kick? Oh, it's landing right at the back. It's okay. Nothing particularly, just changing weather means that actually it's going to land right on the end zone. Whether it rolls back up, no, okay, so that's perfect. So I can just give it to them. I'm going to move some players around just for the sake of having them on up there, so I can do some hitting. Hopefully, no, nothing from Raphael. He usually delivers, but not today. Okay. The thing is with these vampires, even with my amazingly bulked up even with the amazingly bulked up movement that one of my players has, okay, these guys can now do whatever they were going to do. Carden just needs to make the pass. Even with the bulked up movement, I'll never get a one-turner, which is fine, but I keep thinking, oh, what if I could turn Hecate into a one-turner, but it's just too late along the line. Oh, you have 5 agility and you can't make a pass. It's ridiculous. So that's a shame, because I want to go, okay, we'll just make a pass. We'll just make it work in this turn, but it'd be nice not to have to worry about that while I was going to score. Okay. Just keep rolling on. Not many injuries this game, which is strange. Just 2. Maybe I'm tempting fate by saying that, but I have all my rerolls back. I want to get this guy up eventually, 150. Sorry, it needs 50 more, so I don't know what I've given him. Maybe I really don't know. At +2 movement, +1 strength, catch, because he just does so much catching. But tackle would be nice, because that just means he makes an excellent sweeper. Strength 5, tackle, dodge, block. It's almost invaluable actually to have that sort of ability to just know that, oh, if need be, he can do some tackling as well, because at the moment Rafal's the only one who can take down dodges reliably. The strength 5 sort of helps because it means he can put himself up and get 3-die blocks and then re-roll. You're statistically likely to roll a 6, but you can't really, there's no substitute for tackle, and I only have 1 tackle in the entire team. You need to start thinking about giving trolls diving tackle though as well. Okay. So we'll go with the plan of Carden can move up there. But actually he's left a nice wide open position for me to just exploit. Isidore is always the thrower when it comes to these situations because he's just such a strong thrower. You can't not have him in the team. We leave that guy there. Alec can go here, which means that we can put these forwards here. And let's see where he puts it. He doesn't have kick, so that's something to remember. But we'll see where this goes. It's a high kick, so at least Isidore will be able to get under the ball, even if it's long. Then all he has to do is make a 2+, re-roll. So that's the first thing we'll do. He's got such good throwing that he just lobs it, so strong arm helps, and that's all done. Not a pass for Isidore, no issue whatsoever from the back line to the front, to the line of scrimmage, no issues, thank you very much. Foul is here. This guy around to here just because if anything, I'm going to try and put Rafal next to this guy just so he's irritating, getting in the way, which is what he does very well. Hecate can cover the front, as far as I'm concerned, by popping himself up there, and then Carden can move in here. Now sure, he could make an attack with someone, but it would likely be a 2-die uphill block. I'm okay with it. Cover the back here, we just want to box it up really. Alec might be a good guy just to chuck here, just because he can irritate the mummy and just keep the mummy off my back for a little bit. And the reason I didn't pick both down is just because I want him next to that mummy. So that player there, and then I don't really care what happens to these two. I suppose just to move them up is the best choice. But yeah, Carden's well in range of going to score next turn, so that'll be a nice quick touchdown. Let's go crazy. Go 1-die block against him. Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, as you can see, this guy, Carden's only 1 off it, so I mean, +1 agility, I could even walk up there, lob it to Hecate, Hecate comes down, hands it off, and then you get it all covered in one go, but just forming up, but I can't see how he's going to form up anyone else really. And with the blitz and hypnotic gaze, you can't really shield me from getting through there. So that's good. Look at the foul, he's not bothered. Just got spiky legs. The vampires just look the coolest race, I have to say. These guys. They're just cool helmets. And cool capes and stuff. Okay, eventually the falls look a bit gimpish, but that's okay. Wearing some kind of lamella armour. And cardboard for this one. And this is exactly why we put him here, because if he does that, I'll just move next to the mummy. Thank you very much. Try and hit me. You could obviously hit me, but nope, nada. And then I just keep rolling upfield. It's a bit of a risky tactic, but if you've got a dodge or sidestep, it really is very good. He can be an amazing nuisance to the entire team. And he can maybe half the time he can work his way up the field just by himself, just by taking blocks. Quite good. I quite enjoy it. Now here he's not even made a gap really, but so I could just run it quite comfortably. Now he's made a gap, but it's not overly worrying. Oh, he's coming in. He does make that actually, which is slightly surprising. And he does have to re-roll it, which is a good choice because otherwise he'd be rolling against these two, which isn't a great idea. But I'll be able to hit him back any next turn. Okay. So what we'll do is move the fall up here. It does mean we don't have a fall to support, so Bloodlust is rolled. Careful, but only it's more of a delay than anything. That's kind of annoying, but I've got a plan. Don't you worry, I always have a plan. Hecate can now make a punch, and he's got a block as well actually. Come on Hecate, you can do better than that. Okay, so that means his Cardin has to just run back, essentially. We just need to, I will move up that way, but then I have to make a go for it roll. And he had tackle. It was a bit risky, but with the amount of vampires now. So now we're worrying. Okay, well they're nicely locked down at least. They're not to worry about. Right, it's just about securing the positions now, just in case this doesn't work out. Which, I'm hoping it does, but just in case. Cardin, if he rolls a Bloodlust, might not be going anywhere. Okay, so he rolled a Bloodlust, shame, but not awful. Means I can just push him up one more square, end the action, and bite this guy. Which means now he is definitely in range at least. And he's fine there. So yeah, he's got several strength 5 players to beat, and he's got a lot of clogged up players at the back. Oh, I forgot to move Isildur. That's really bad. I keep doing that. I always forget about my throws once they're done, but because I play such quick attacking drives, I tend to leave them at the back. So he's got break tackle, but do you really want to risk it? I don't know. Break tackle's alright on mummies, but he can't exactly hit anyone anyway. There you go. Who's he gonna hit with that mummy? The thing is with the vampires, they're very tempting to hit because people get annoyed at them so much. The more they're annoyed they get at them, the more they want to hit them, which is great, in a way. This guy has gone down, and I really do need to score sort of ASAP, really. But I'm in a good position to do that. Woo for wrestle, and then just pushed, and nobody goes anywhere after that block, apart from this guy gets moved here, which is perfectly fine. And yeah, this guy will be able to push this guy. Oh, he's made a strange dodge, which I wouldn't have made. Maybe that was a misclick, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Let's just make the pushes and stuff. Yeah, I think that was a misclick, by the way he's messaged me. Okay, so yeah. I'll move this player just here, just so in case this guy rolls a bloodlust. And now those two ghouls have got to be feeling unfortunate as they're cramped up against the side by foul, but all I want to do is score with Carden. You're annoying, aren't you? Okay, I had to waste a reroll because I just wanted to score that there and then. I only have one reroll, but we'll see how it goes. Where vampires probably do have a reroll. I really like just that leader player. That's all you need 4. I wouldn't say any more than 4 is needed, but okay, back to positions, guys. Just move this. So yeah, this is into position. Carden can move here, and sidestepping Genius can move there. Sorry, our passing master can move there, and we're all ready and set up again. So at least it's 2-1, but his attack. Now, I really don't want to screw up again, but I think the chances of that happening again are not overly high. It would be a shame to draw this because I have been dominating throughout the entire thing. I'm really surprised this guy has not gone yet. The amount of times I've punched him. And yeah. So let's see how he sets up, because that's the most important thing. The setup is really how shows a lot about players, I have to say. Like, I can usually tell how well sort of versed in defending someone is when they set up for a defense, and how well versed and what their strategy is going to be like. So you've really got to take good notice of the setting up, because for example playing all these players in a line, it's not necessary. It's really not necessary. In fact, you've got zombies who are clogged up here that you could be using back here, or a mummy that could be punching here to release 2 mummies here, which could release 2 zombies and keep them forward if you wanted to go for a fast hit. And you're not covering this side, even though you know that I've got players who are strong on this side who I want to get to the ball. Which seems strange to me, but alas. So I'm just going to kick it there again. I don't usually kick it short, but because he's leaving such a nice tempting gap. Okay, that's not one of his best kicks though. Okay, but at least I get perfect defense, so I get to reorganize my players. And all that's going to let me do is I'm just going to move some players into really annoying positions. For example here, guess what we're going to do with Alec? We're going to pop him right there, right where he can get on people's nerves. We'll move this player and Carden up. Keep a foul sort of at the back because a wrestle player here, because you know it's all good. In fact, actually we'll keep that player there because then he can't crowd surf me easily. And Isidore can stick to his guns at the back, as it were. Come on, roll this way. Okay, not great, but he could still play it that way, but I kept a foul here, so I just want Carden to be able to pass the ball, actually, that's all I really want. Okay, now hit me here and watch me shuffle. He could, of course, hit me and then he could get piling on, which would be a shame, but, you know. There you go. He's already used a reroll because of a bad roll from his mummies, who haven't performed amazingly well. He isn't taking the bait though, and he's not punching the Alex, who I would have liked him to punch most of the time. But maybe he'll use this skeleton to punch. If he does, all the best for me. I'm confident I can defend, it's whether I can level up Carden and defend at the same time. Alec will get his time to level up probably next game, because that's just, it depends. Obviously in harder games you have less option, you just have to score when you can score, you can't walk around. In this game I have had a bit of a leisurely time picking who I want to score, which has been good. The only problem with me putting so many players on the front, I think I put 4, is that 4 will get blocked against, no 5 actually, with this guy. But again, as I said, I was sort of hoping that it would turn out one way around the other. There you go, now he's getting somewhere. See, it'd be nice if there was a second block incoming so I could push myself up onto the ball, but I won't get blocked again. So I'll move myself there. Just because I want to use up that money. There you go. Now I'll move up. If I'm lucky, he'll try and block Alec in a blitz, and then, for example, this guy could hit him, but he hasn't got a reroll, so there you go. Here comes the hit from this player. He does manage to hit me, but obviously, oh, it doesn't really matter because he's knocked out. No, that's a shame. Does mean, however, Alex on the side. He's only got 7 seconds though, so he's got to, oh, another knockout. Are you serious? I'm going to suffer the same issue from last time in the sense that I'm going to just get so many knockouts every start. And injuries, because I picked up an injury. Oh, he should, it'd be so nice if he failed one at, no, there we go. Right, perfect. He made a risky move and it paid off in my favour. So now all I have to do, pick up the ball, and move it towards Carden. No use worrying about that. We won't move next to him yet because I'd rather do that. And he's just in the way. Carden can move up. In fact, actually, even if you wanted to risk, nah, it's not really worth it. I will make a punch here just because punching always helps. And I will make a punch just because it'd be nice to get rid of something, if possible. Don't get rid of something, but you know. It's just okay, we'll see how this goes, because he has to pick up the ball anyway. Okay, well, so now what we're going to do is we're going to bloodlust it, go up here, pass the ball. Risky, because it fails one thing. Like that, which is freaking frustration, because he shouldn't have done it. There were lots of ones. I think we rolled... Oh. 1, 2, 3... I think there were 4 ones there. I mean, the dodge doesn't really matter, but still it's frustrating to lose a vampire because of that. It really is. Especially when it should be a goal in my favour, and now I've got... Now I could. It's a good chance I'll draw, actually, because I'm now missing not at 4 players again, and he's getting away with murder really at the moment. Oh God, not happy with Alec. He should have had that one. It doesn't matter if he fails the throw or anything, but that was my last reroll used as well. And I needed to get close to Ivan. Then again, I should have thought about that and moved him away. But he still has to go and pick up the ball, which isn't going to be easy, and also throw it. So how he's going to do that, he could use this player, but then he could easily squirt the throw as well. Good for dodge. And if he uses a reroll, which he didn't, which is a good choice by him, but I could really do with him just making a bad roll now. Because I do not really deserve to draw this game. I deserve to win this game. It's just dice at certain times have been with him, and his goals have done well for some reason. And stuff that you wouldn't have said goals were really good just because he's got strong arm. They fail to pick up at the beginning. Okay, so I don't mind being punched further towards this field because it's likely that I'm probably going to have to run back downfield to try and recover. But he has got sprint and sure feet, so he shouldn't have any issue getting there and then back, but then he has to make a pass, which will probably be about 3+, I would have thought. And then catch on 3+, it could go wrong. And the pickup he has managed. Again, really? These ghouls have not failed a throw or a catch. It's really annoying. Because I don't know what to do. I think I'm just going to have to play the... Hecate's going to have to come back, and I'm going to have to try and get involved here. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get Carden to release Hecate, and then Hecate can come back and be a pain in the arse. Or I'm still not counting out scoring with Carden. But if he does that, it's not very useful. Okay, so that's not very realistic. Okay, next things, I suppose, is to just try and secure that ball. He does have tackle on me, but I don't have much choice other than to try and get that ball off him. Hooray, Hypnotic Gaze works. Now all I've got to do is punch the player. Well, foul does make it. And that will help the situation. We can lock down this player here, but again, I haven't got enough players to really do anything. God, this is frustrating. Because I shouldn't have this issue. He can still make it, but he'd have to rush it and then I'll be able to quickly score, and hopefully I kind of have to make a run like that. There we go. So that should at least keep nicely distracted for a little bit. Thing is with these zombies and skeletons is they're too slow to really get back into the fight where it's needed. God damn it. As I said, I'm not counting out Carden from scoring. All it takes is a bad choice by this guy. Him doing something stupid, making his ball carrier, losing the ball. Isidore is there to pick up and throw. Carden can catch and finish this. But it has to be done sort of now. Now, hopefully he'll do something stupid, but he's played sort of safe and then sort of not safe half the game, so you never know really what to think. He could blitz. There you go. 2-low block gets you nowhere. He could make a run, and that would be a 3+ dodge followed by, because this guy's got tackle, two pluses, so it's perfectly possible for him to score, but as I said, if he does score, I will score again quickly and hopefully make the game. Oh, is he going to really go for a blitz with this player? Please make a blitz with that player. Because he'd have to make 2 go for it rolls, I think, unless he was going for this one. But I don't think he is. Here we go. Maybe he is going for this one. But he still needs to go for it roll, and it's not clearing this guy off. And this guy's not going to be able to beat. Okay, here we go. I don't know what's going on. See, that's a better move. If he then blitzes with this guy, gets round and then hits. This guy can hit here, and he's got an easy dodge. It has to be. Oh no, he's going for the 4, which makes no real sense at all. I suppose if he could have cleared it, then he could have knocked on with this one and gone for a foul. Oh, that's great. Yes, okay, that's 1 less reroll he has. Brilliant. So now he's going to have to probably make the move now, I would have thought. Neither of us have rerolls, so that's nice to know. Sounds harsh, but he can get a... Oh no, he's going to make it, isn't he? Oh, come on! These balls are just insane. They have barely failed anything all game. It's really frustrating. Okay, same tactic as last time. Fast score, and we win this 3-2. It shouldn't be as close as this. That's the bit that's annoying me. Is how close this match has been to what? To how well either side has done. I've got some forwards back though, so full team going into it. Just some stupid rolls at certain points, and that's what costs you. But it's worth going for the risk, and as I said, I still have 3 turns to go back and try and score fast. I might have to rely on Hecate though to do this. And with no rerolls, I might have to just go Hecate, runs it, everyone else, and we'll just have to wait for Carden to go up a level. Because I don't want to risk losing a game. It's not worth that chance of, unless of course a reroll comes, but then even then it depends. I think I've got probably about turn, I'm not sure, probably got 3 turns, but just Hecate's more reliable on these things because he's strength 5, so he's just harder to block, and he's just got longer distance, so he can cover more. But yeah, he's not. I don't. It's been frustrating because I've chewed through rerolls more than I would have liked to, for different reasons, and the way that vampires do. And sometimes vampires have games where they don't need rerolls at all; they're just fine. But I've rolled a lot of bloodlust, so it's been a bit of a pain. But and then other times, that his throwing between ghouls without has been brilliant, despite not having the pass or catch skills. They're doing very well at the passing, which is strange to me because I wouldn't. This guy's going up more SPP. If that guy gets to be a legend, I'll be very surprised. He should die within the next few games, really. Yes, he does have a frenzy tackler. Okay, so Isidore has to be back and has to do the job. Hecate, I will leave there. Why is Rafal here? Okay. Okay. It all relies on this drive. Can the team do it without rerolls? That's the question. The only real concern is the catch. Otherwise, it's a 1 in 6 chance he'll fail the catch. I am going to go for Carden because I think I've got 3 turns to do it in. If not, I have got Hecate there at the same time, so hopefully. Just put it somewhere nice for me to pick it. Like even kick it off field would be great, because then I don't even have to make a catch. There you go. Oh no, this could be really bad. Okay, well, that's pretty good actually. Means I can give Carden the ball. And it means I can just leg it upfield. Yeah, and I think the only person that was really properly affected by that was a couple of rules, which is fine. Right, okay, so first things first, just get nicely upfield all I can. Okay, if that happens, no problem, we'll just pop in there. And we can use Gregory as the food source, because he's not getting up anyway, so why bother? Let's make this any. And I think that was a good bit of luck on my behalf, but in a way, I feel like I deserve a little bit of luck. I don't, as big head as it sounds, I don't deserve to lose this. I played, my team's a strong one, and I played to my team's strengths, and I've taken the ball off him almost every time. And yeah. This is a game that really shouldn't, the score doesn't quite reflect how the game's played out. You can go there. Of course it. Oh, that's, yeah, that's Carden there. So, of course, what we could do, being brave, is because he's only got 2 players free. Actually, this is fine. I could get Carden to make the pass to Alec, who then catches. Of course, it could go haywire, but you know, I've still got 2 turns. Try it, and I can probably set up a pretty strong wall around the place. I really wish I had a reroll, but it's kind of tempting. Just to speed things up a bit, and because I have the turn spare. And anyway, I'd have to make a go for it roll in this one if I didn't. So, yeah. We'll see what he does. Hopefully. Now, he's made it there, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I should be able to just shunt him out of the way, really. Okay, so he's gone for a brave attempt there. Okay, just to clear things up, I think what I'm going to do is, hopefully, I should be, okay. It's just about making sure that certain people can move. This guy should be able to dodge. Especially if this guy's just moved out, and then he can... There we go. Right, because he's got wrestle, he's essentially got block, so I'm not scared about 2-guy blocking with a 4 with that players. As for the others, now I want to get Giovanni up to a certain point. But it might just be easier just to punch away here. I don't know. This is where it gets confusing. Okay, now we'll go for the... it's okay. Hopefully we'll kill him. It's a knockout, that counts. That's as good as. Move back here and bite. This player here to unengage these two. Great. Isiodor should come up just so he's ready to be on action if stations if the occasion arises. And now we've got to make a pass to Alec. Now it's a 2+ followed by a 2+, so you can hope it'll work, but it doesn't. And that's really annoying. But this is why we got Isiodor nearby. So he can make it, and we just have to card him. We can then hopefully score. Oh, this is getting far too horrible. They're just rolling ones consistently all over the board. It's really a nuisance. Yep, 5, 1. But hopefully this guy won't be able to get involved. He has got +1 agility actually, but I can't see where he's going to pick up the ball really. Not easily. And with no reroll. Here comes a hit, which doesn't actually manage to hit the ball, so yay. He could stop Isiodor picking up the ball, in which case it's just a 2+ to pick up and take it. Actually, which might be a better way of doing things. Oh, he still doesn't manage to hit the ball. That's amazing. That ball's like just survived 6 dice against him. This is where I roll another one and I regret not keeping the ball in my hand. Okay, so he's not moving a player there. Maybe he's going to go for the hit or something, I don't know. Be nice to stop this player really getting involved though, so if I can hypno-gaze him, because hypno-gazes are safe. You know, it doesn't cause a turnover if you fail, and if you roll Bloodlust you just walk over to the floor, let's say here, wherever that is. And that's perfect if he doesn't do that, because that means all I have to do now is literally just waltz up and pick up the ball. Now I don't feel trustworthy enough to let for a pass to go ahead. Okay, that's fine. Just don't. Oh, thank God he made it. Okay, so that ends it on turn 16. Carden will level up. And he does score the goal eventually. Shame about not being able to pass, but you know, SPP. He's there, the point is, the game is won, and he levels. Yeah. Now it's just his turn, he doesn't have any one-turners, so I can pretty much safely say that that is, unless the game is turned back 1, which I doubt it will, just play high defence. That is the game won, essentially. Which is a nice feeling, at least, because that game was far too up in the air for the majority of that for really any reasonable. It shouldn't have been that close. That was a game that really, I don't know where it went wrong. It was just at key points the Vampires didn't seem to do anything, and his Gauls were performing so well. I mean, the Vampires didn't perform bad or anything, it's just, as I said, like a couple of slip-ups here and there. I suppose that 4+ throw wasn't destined to work. At the same time, I was sort of hoping that if it didn't work, at least he wouldn't be able to quick to get it upfield with the passing and the strong arm and without sure hands, but he did it fine. So, fair play to him. It was a good game, lots of goals though, so both of us come out with SPP, and I killed a guy, so I suppose, yay. These Vampires are so nice to play with though. Got to decide what I'm going to give this guy. Whether it's strip ball or it has to be leap first. +1 agility. You have to give him leap. See, leap's on a 2+, which is amazing. Just into the cage, strip ball, or maybe tackle actually would be a good one. And then just see that ball is mine. Run upfield, take it, and he does get a reroll. We're going to have to get Alec up to S2 touchdowns next game, it looks like. And then we're probably just going to be concentrating on Hecate or Carden. Hopefully Carden, once he gets leap, will be a real danger and he'll just sort of pick up SPP as he goes anyway. But yeah, having leap is a nice option. It just, on a 2+, the only thing is it is quite reroll intensive, so I might buy myself a reroll just to make sure that he's got the rerolls needed. Again, I still have no leader, which is really annoying, because I could do with one. And you don't want to give it to a 4, because a 4 can get injured, and then you can lose the leader for the game, which is quite bad, really. You want to give it to a vampire, but there isn't, other than Isiodor, who's not going to level up for Yonks. It's not looking like anyone. There's going to be room in the team for it. Alec could take it, but I'd really like him to have guard and tackle, really. And Carden's going to be busy with leap and strip balls, so it's going to be a mix-up, but we'll see. It's all down to the dice, I suppose. I'll show you the level up of Carden when it comes around to it. This guy is taking his sweet time blocking. And I don't come out with any bad injuries, I don't think. Yeah, badly hurt. I think it's just too badly hurt, which is great. Oh, that's sucky. He rolls that on the... this is where I get a dead on my wrestle character. In which case I'd actually save him. If you attempt to. No, he's fine. So yeah, it's just down to this guy to run up and then try and lob it, I suppose, to this guy. That way. Whichever one. Oh no, he doesn't. Okay, fine, he's going to go there. Makes sense. Oh, yeah. This was... I can't really say what my opponent did wrong. He didn't really do too much wrong at all. He just... Oh, does he have pass? Have I just missed that entirely, that he does have pass? Oh, he does have pass. Okay. I apologise. I didn't take that into account. Although I'm still annoyed by the strength, the agility 3 catching consistently. Because I can't get agility 4s to catch consistently. And Carden has agility 5 constant to catch ever. But okay, 70,000. That's pretty good. And some more fan factor, which takes me up to 12. It's another win. And a level up for Carden. What does he get? Drum roll. I doubt, yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to get anything amazing, so we'll just give him leap. And now he's looking dangerous. Now he's looking very dangerous. Team goes up to 2040. It is tempting to get an extra reroll while I have the money. It does take him up to 2,110 though, but it's probably worth it. So that's a very, 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 very strong team there. One that I'm glad to have. And you can see Rafal's on 207 SPP, which is insane. Yeah, so that's pretty good. All very well played. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and stay safe, guys.